Nah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not getting that from me.
If I look at it. Oh, man, it's so hard. The NFL's...
NFC just better. It's crazy, it's crazy.
Was there a timeline on that?
I mean, obviously, it's too early to compare.
Well, one is like the same age as Pat's dad. And the other one.
Everybody knows Tom Brady is the GOAT.
The Super Bowl is the biggest spectacle in sports.
Super Bowl is definitely the biggest spectacle in sports.
I mean, you have the World Cup. Like, I think that's pretty big.
Being gone at 2, crazy amount of people inside, even more outside, millions of people worldwide watching it, has to be the biggest.
My opinion, if we're going off of like actual numbers, is not the biggest, for sure.
The AFC is stronger than the NFC.
Ooh, is the AFC stronger than the NFC?
Nah, NFC for sure.
Depends what time of the year. Let's go yeah for now, currently. Every game, every day, the game can change. Who wants it more that day? The weather. There's so many different variables. But I'll go with that for now.
The NFC is better because NFC is just better. I feel like, I don't know what's the Super Bowl comparison, but yeah, it's definitely better. It's definitely better, NFC.
Odell Beckham Jr.'s one-hander is the greatest catch of all time.
Play action. And Manning's going to heave one. There's a flag. Beckham, a one-handed catch. How?
Nah.
I would say nah. I've said that was a wild catch. He's got huge hands, but playing at Alabama and Seattle with some pretty crazy wide receivers, I've seen some pretty crazy highlight tapes at practice.
It was a hell of a catch. It was a hell of a catch. But only reason I say it wasn't the greatest catch of all time because it was just like a regular season game. I mean, technically the greatest catch of all time is Franco Harris.
Trying to get away. And his pass is broken up by Tatum. Tipped off. Franco Harris has it. And he's over. Whoa!
I do like a good catch when it's like ripping it from people's hands. So the Justin Jefferson one, I think, it's definitely up there.
Highmark Stadium, which is Buffalo's home ground, is more intimidating than Lambeau Field at Green Bay.
Nah. I never played in Buffalo, but I definitely know Lambeau to me is my personal favorite stadium to play in.
I would say yeah. I'd say to the Bills. You just don't know if you're going to go there, like right now, 6 foot of snow, or it's going to be nice. Most of the time it's snow.
Offense is harder to play than defense.
Yeah, for sure.
Offense is not harder to play than defense. I would say nah. Be playing defense. I'm not saying playing defensive tackle is the most extreme position on the field. It's definitely the most contact. But I would say defensive backs, having to cover wide receivers and run backwards, pretty tough. And they got to run the field sideline to sideline. So I would say nah.
Defense is hard, though. I'm not going to discredit them. But I would say one of the hardest positions to play on defense is corner. But other than that, I don't think it's that hard.
Monday Night Football is the greatest innovation in sports scheduling.
Yeah, I would say yeah. I think it works well. It works well for Australia and the time change, for sure. Obviously, it works for marketing for the NFL as well. So, yeah.
Not trying to down Monday Night Football. It's just like Sunday Night Football is bigger than Monday Night Football, if we're being honest.
Bill Belichick is the greatest NFL coach of all time.
Yeah, I think for me right now, it's definitely yeah. I met Belichick a bunch of times. One of his disciples, Nick Saban, coached me at college in Alabama. So I would say, yeah, we run the same system. We run a lot of the same disciplines and values, and I love it.
Nah, he's just not. He had Tom Brady. That's his greatest. He's gonna have to prove to me or prove otherwise. Tom make that team go. I mean, they was definitely great for each other, but I'm not gonna give Bill that. He's a hell of a coach, but yeah, he's not getting that from me.
Australia should be a part of the international series.
Australia definitely should be part of it. That's a yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Australia definitely should be part of the international series.
Not only because we're out here, but the game is loved worldwide and it's growing substantially in Australia. I'm happy to play a role in it, and I'll be firsted on the sideline, ready to go. So it's definitely yeah.
I mean, they already make us go, to London and Germany and Mexico City. Why not? Come to Australia.
Tom Brady is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes.
Well, one is like the same age as Pat's dad, and the other one. I would say yes, Brady is the better one. I'm just giving straight respect. He's the GOAT, probably the longest lineage of quarterback in the winning, and he's played some tough teams. He's played against even tougher teams. So I would say yeah for Brady.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, obviously, it's too early to compare. But no disrespect to Patrick Mahomes. He's going to have a great career. He's going to do phenomenal things. But everybody knows Tom Brady is the GOAT.
I think altogether, Mahomes is like, I feel like he hasn't even like peaked yet. He's still getting good. He's still figuring out the NFL, and it's getting crazier and crazier.
There's no way to try to compare a fifth-year, sixth-year, seventh-year quarterback to a guy who's been doing this for 20 years straight. So as long as he got Travis Kelce and Andy Reid, he's definitely on the right path.
The Gronk spike is the greatest touchdown celebration of all time.
Nah.
I would definitely say nah. I've seen some pretty wild ones in the NFL. I think the spike is like used all over the place now. Like I played with Luke Wilson in Seattle, and he used to spike it probably a bit harder than Gronk. I think I need a bit more flair. I need to see some dancing. I need some backflips. We need to bring back the Jimmy Graham dunking on the goalposts and stop finding these guys. So that's a nah.
What was your go-to?
I never really celebrated. Yeah, I never really celebrated. Then your parents always say, act like you've been there before. So, yeah.
All in Gurley, I'm every damn back.